Hello friends, welcome to Tech Greens. In the continuation to our series on Hadoop tutorial, today we'll see what is map only job in the Hadoop world. So guys, before I proceed further, I would like to request if you are liking our videos, do subscribe to our channel and please share your feedback and comments to us. So let's start. In this video, guys, we'll see what is map only job in Hadoop, uh, how we can set the number of reducers to 0 to create a map only job, what are the advantages of map only jobs, and what are the use cases where we can prefer to have or use map only jobs. So guys, map only job is the MapReduce job or the processor in which mapper does all the tasks. So here no task is done by the reducer as there is no reducer phase in this MapReduce job, and all the tasks and all the activities are performed by the mapper itself, and mapper's output is the final output, which instead of going to the local disk goes to the Hdfs and commit the output. So guys, very simple in terms of understanding it theoretically. Map only job means there's only map phase, no reducer, so no reducer phase also. Let's try to understand it with an example. If you see with this particular Hive query, it says select a star from employee where age is 28. So this is a map only job. When you'll fire this query on Hive, hindsight, it will be a map only job. And the reason is there is no aggregation. And as there is no aggregation, we do not require a reducer phase. So the rule of thumb says if any job that has aggregation or group function over the data set, that will mandatory would have a reducer phase. For example, if you're trying to do a group by in next query, so in this query we are doing a group by on department for the employees. So here we would have both the map and the reducer phase, right? So to eliminate the reduced phase in Hadoop, we can set the configuration job.set num reduce task to 0 in the configuration in the driver. This will make sure that there is no reducer as the number of reducers is 0. And then in that case, whatever activity would be done in the MapReduce job would be done at the mapper side itself. So guys, let's try to see what are the advantages we are getting in MapReduce map only jobs. So if you've seen my previous videos, we have discussed the MapReduce entire life cycle. So in between map and the reduce phase, there are a lot of different stages or different activities like sorting and shuffling. And sorting and shuffling are responsible for sorting the keys in ascending or descending order, and then try to group the values for the same key before we send them to the reducer. So this whole process of sorting and shuffling is expensive as we are dealing with the huge amount of data. And suppose now if in case of the map only jobs, if there is no reducer altogether, so then these phases of sorting and shuffling are also not required. So by eliminating the reduce phase or the reducer, we have also eliminated sorting and shuffling. At the same time, whenever we have to send the data from mapper to the reducer, it always creates a network congestions or network overhead. Now we don't have reducers, so probably we'll save the network bandwidth on that side. Another thing is in the typical case where we had both the map and the reducer phase, the output of the map is written to the local disk before it is sent to the reducer. And then on top of that, your partitioners and combiners also come into the picture, which will obviously take some time and make your whole process of MapReduce slower. But now if you don't have the reduce phase, in case of map only jobs, the output of the mapper is directly written to the HDFS. So the output is emitted by the map itself and it is written to the HDFS, which further saves time and reduces the MapReduce cost altogether. So guys, these are some of the benefits. In simple terms, the benefits are achieved in the form that whatever the overheads you had between mapper to reducer, that will not come into the picture now as there is no reducer phase. So guys, let's quickly conclude that what we have seen here is in case of map only jobs in Hadoop, it reduces the network congestion, network overheads by avoiding different phases which comes in between mapper to reducer like sorting and shuffling, partitioning, combiner, etc. Mappers take care of the overall processing and produces the output by itself, which goes directly into the Hdfs. And to achieve no reducer or map only job, we can make this configuration as 0 so that there will be 0 reducers in the system. So guys, that's it in this particular video. Have a great day. Bye bye.